Councillor Jeff Carlson joins us at City Hall for this week's council recap. So let's get right into it, Jeff. Let's talk about signage on Whoop Up Drive that was discussed at City Hall. Signage on Whoop Up Drive or other high traffic areas, hopefully to prevent collisions, especially during high weather change season.
Well, yeah, it was the idea talked about by our transportation department and official business from Councillor Parker about putting in signs to let people know when it's snowing or cold and to slow down. So we've asked administration to go take a look at it and bring us back the options, how much it would cost, and hopefully the efficacy of it. I travel that road quite often. I know when it's cold and slippery. Do I need a sign? Perhaps not, but maybe there are some folks who maybe new to the city, haven't or just gotten their license. Well, a little warning might go a long way, because we know that every time it gets cold and wet, somebody speeds down that bridge and we see the results.
So we'll see more on that later than the results.
Yeah, I believe January 20th, off the top of my head, is when it's coming back.
Perfect. Now let's talk about ambulance dispatch services. The provincial government is looking to consolidate those services, which would strip the city of Lethbridge from local dispatch services. What is City Council trying to do about that? They're not too keen on that idea, right?
No, in fact, we've been, all three of my terms on council, we've been dealing with this because they're not looking to do it, they're doing it. They have gone down this path. I think it was Health Minister Ron Liepert at the time who moved forward on this to basically take ambulances away from the city and give them to Alberta Health. And we didn't like that because we have an integrated system. We've had an integrated system for 100 years. It's probably one of the best and most cost efficient and highest level of service we can provide for our citizens. In fact, we have people from all over North America, and even further probably, coming to us to say, how do you do this? This is an awesome system. Alberta Health, because I guess they looked at the Calgary-Edmonton model, said, we're going that way. We're taking back our ambulances. We don't like it. Now they're also saying we're going to have 2 dispatch centers. One in Calgary, one in Edmonton. So for a local resident, you phone 911, it gets bounced up to Calgary. Calgary would be ours. And we say, you know, that's not so good, because what if it's a 5-year-old kid who says, I'm next to the fire hall? Somebody in Calgary is not going to know that. Or the big red building in the north. You know, we want to keep it here. So we've sent the message. We've been fighting now for, I'd say, well, all my time on council, so at least 6 years. We've sent the strong message to every health minister we've had. We've sent the message through our MLAs, who are very strong supporters, and I really can't thank them enough for the help they're giving us. But now we're asking all of you to write Greg, write Bridget, write Alison Redford, and say, we want to keep this here.
Perfect. So we're looking for the public support on this issue.
Please.
And now let's talk about what City Council has done to preserve or is trying to preserve 2 local historic buildings downtown.
Well, a couple of things. There's some structural issues. So through the Heart of Our City Committee, we actually put up some money last year to shore them up, basically make sure they're not going to fall down. We know we lost the Chinese National Building last year. We don't want to lose. We've only got, I think, 4 or 5 buildings in the Chinese Chinatown area that are still left. So we're trying to save those. Now this is actually Lethbridge Historical Society is putting on a fundraiser. It's going to happen right over there at the Yates, and City Council was able to use our contingencies to make the Yates more affordable for them so they can make a little cash. We've also started the process to designate them as municipal historical buildings, and then they can move forward and get provincial designation, and they can access provincial dollars that way.
Perfect. And lastly, let's talk about a new app for smartphones for residents called Let Request.
I left it over there.
What does this app do?
Well, it's pretty awesome. And I say everyone just go to your app store. It works on, I think, Android, BlackBerry, Apple, pretty much any device. Your app store will carry it. It's called Let Requests. And it is basically, instead of phoning in, going through the operator and trying to figure out what department, if you see a pothole that's really bad, or a street light that's burned out, or a sign that's blown down, or a tree that's knocked over, you can, or a dog running at large, you can just go to the app. You can even snap a picture. It'll record your exact location, GPS. It'll send that request into the proper department, and it'll follow through and close the loop with you once that pothole has been fixed or that sign is up. You'll get a notification saying it's done.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, and anyone can go on. I love it because you can click on to go to My City, I think it's called, and it'll show you all around the entire city of what areas have concerns or what areas have been notified. So if you go, oh, there's a pothole, oh, somebody already got it. Awesome.
Perfect. So then
Yeah.
you're not getting the same requests all the time.
Exactly. So just one more way, rather than dialing in, it's quicker, and then and it can be anonymous. You don't have to leave your email and stuff if you don't want to say, yeah, it was me complaining about all 42 potholes.
Perfect. Again, that's the Let Request app. Make sure to check that out. Thank you so much,
no
Councillor
worries.
Carlson.
Thank you.
If you want to watch City Council live, it airs every other Monday on Shaw TV at 1:30.